morning. I'm trying to share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Is Murli visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah.
We'll listen to Baba's sweet Mahavakya, Avyakt Mahavakya of 30th April 1983. And the title of the Murli is The Basis of Becoming Supremely Worthy of Worship. Baba says, all of you have come to Madhuban, the great pilgrimage place, from everywhere in order to celebrate a meeting as a memorial of this great pilgrimage place. There are even now gatherings at all the other pilgrimage places. Even now, you can see and hear about the memorials of every elevated action of this time in the form of divine activities and songs. You elevated living souls see and hear about your images and divine activities. What elevated thoughts do you have in your intellect at such a time? Whenever we see the memorials, Baba is asking, what elevated thoughts do you have in your intellects? You do believe that you are those now, and that you will become those again every cycle. Do you not? No soul, great soul, righteous soul, or founder of religion has the awareness or knowledge of once again, whereas all of you Brahmin souls have such a clear awareness and knowledge of it that it is as though everything of 5,000 years is just a matter of yesterday. You were those yesterday, you are those today, and you will be those tomorrow. Therefore, the history of 5,000 years is merged in the words yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Do you experience this easily and clearly? Baba is asking. Do you experience this easily and clearly? Do you think that someone else will be that? Or were you those and are those now? Do you have a vision of your real elevated life through the non living images? Or do you think that those images are of the Maharathis? Or, or are they all or are they of all of you? In Bharat, they salute 33 million deities. If they don't worship them, they all at least praise the progeny of you elevated Brahmins who are to become deities and the progeny of that progeny. So just think how elevated the names of those who are the ancestors would be. The worship of those ancestors would be so elevated. There is praise of 9 lakh. Before that, there is praise of 16,000. And before them, there is the praise of 108 and then the 8. Even before that, there is the dual bead. It is number wise. There is praise of everyone because you have all become the children of the Father, the bestower of fortune. It is because of this fortune that you are praised and worshipped. However, there are two types of worship. One is to worship with love in the right way, and the other is to worship just as a discipline. There is a difference between the two. So ask yourself which type of worship you souls are worthy of. You were told earlier that some devotees perform worship out of fear so that the deities don't become upset. Some devotees even perform worship just for show. Some think that they have to follow the discipline and fulfill the duty of devotion. However, whether it is their heart's desire or not, they just have to fulfill that responsibility. They do everything considering it to be their duty. All become one of the four types of devotees in one way or another. Here too, those who are to become deity souls and those who call themselves Brahma Kumar and Kumaris are of different types. The number one worthy of worship souls constantly and easily move along with love, remembrance, and service in the right way as yogi souls and imbibe all virtues. Baba is talking about the number one worthy of worship souls, and they constantly and easily move along with love in remembrance and service in the right way as yogi souls, and they imbibe all virtues. They use the right method and have success in all four subjects. The second number, worthy of worship souls do not do everything in the right way, but do everything considering it to be their discipline. They follow all four subjects fully, but not by being embodiments of the attainment of success. Sorry. Who do everything in the right way. They feel that they have to do everything as a discipline, that they have to do that. They continue to move forward with this aim and experience attainment according to the discipline they follow. The love of the heart of the number one souls makes everything natural and easy, whereas those who do everything as a discipline, they find it easy sometimes and difficult at other times. They sometimes have to make effort, and at other times they experience that love. The number one souls remain absorbed in love, whereas the second number souls, they just have love. Now, the third number souls, They observe the four subjects for the majority of the time, not with their hearts, but just for show. They sit in remembrance with the motive of becoming well known for that. They also do a lot of showy service. They even adopt a temporary form according to the time. However, their heads are sharp, hearts are empty. Baba says, the third number. Their heads are sharp, but their hearts are empty. The fourth number souls do everything out of fear so that no one says anything to them, such as this one is the last number soul, or this one will not be able to continue, so that no one looks at them with that vision. They have become Brahmins and have renounced the Shudra way of life, but do not want to be left out of either side. They don't like the Shudra life, but they don't have the courage to follow the Brahmin way of life in the right way. And so they are in the middle of an ocean out of compulsion. They continue to move along in this way out of compulsion and fear. In this way, they sometimes experience their lives to be elevated and so are unable to let go of this life. Such souls are said to be the fourth number worthy of worship souls. Worship of them is performed only sometimes and out of fear by the devotees who are compelled to fulfill their responsibility. The worship of those who do everything for show is not from the heart either, but just for the show. This is how they carry on. So, you saw all four types of worthy of worship souls. Whatever you yourself become now, so the golden and silver aged royal families and subjects will be created accordingly, and the rosary of devotees in the copper and iron ages will also be created accordingly. Now ask yourself who you are, or do you alternate between all four types of souls? Nevertheless, you have become the children of the bestower of fortune, and so you will definitely become worthy of worship. You become well known, that is, those with elevated worship in the number up to 16,000. However, the 9 lakh become a little worthy of worship up to the end, that is, up to the end of the Iron Age. So, do you understand that all are worthy of praise? The basis of being worthy of praise is to become a child of the Father, the bestower of fortune. But the basis of becoming worthy of worship is to have purity, cleanliness, truthfulness, and honesty in all four subjects. Baba is mentioning four qualities: purity, cleanliness, truthfulness, and honesty. Bab Dada offers flowers of love to such souls. That is, he considers such souls to be elevated. The family too considers such souls to be elevated, and the world will also be drums of their wonder and will worship them with respect. Devotees will consider such souls to be their special deities and merge them in their hearts. So, have you become worthy of worship to this extent? Since He is the Supreme Father, not just the Father, He would definitely make you supreme too, would He not? It is not a big thing to be worthy of worship, but to become supremely worthy of worship is something else. Bab Dada is also pleased to see you children. You have come here out of love because when there is love, you don't experience anything to be hard work. You have now reached the rest house. You rest both your bodies and minds. Rest doesn't mean to go to sleep. Sona, which means to sleep, and it also means gold. But you have come to rest in order to become gold. You have come to the land of divinity where you have the company of divine souls and into an atmosphere that makes you golden. Everything spoken here day and night is for becoming gold. Acha, to such constantly and supremely worthy of worship souls, to those who attain elevated success by using the right method, to those who constantly become great and make others into great souls, to those who experience themselves to be constantly and easily natural yogis, constant yogis, and yogis who are full of love, to the most elevated souls, to all the children everywhere who have adopted subtle forms and are close to all the children who are present and face to face in the incorporeal form and the subtle form. To them, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And from we children also, lots of yad, pyar, and namaste to Baba. Bab Dada speaking to Didi and Dadi. All of you are supremely worthy of worship. Are you not? Very good worshipping is taking place, is it not? Bab Dada is proud of every specially beloved children. The father is proud and the children have all secrets. The father is always proud of the children who understand all secrets. Those who keep a balance of understanding all secrets, those who are Ras Yukt, who are accurately linked in Yog Yukt, and who constantly use all worships, Gun Yukt, sorry, those who constantly use all virtues, who are Gun Yukt, constantly they stay under the canopy of Father's blessings. Blessings are constantly being showered. The shower of blessings began as soon as you took birth, and the shower of golden flowers under this canopy of protection will continue till the end. You are moving along under this canopy. You are being sustained by it and will continue to remain under it till the end. You constantly have the shower of blessings of golden flowers. The Father is with you at every step. That is, blessings are with you to Dadiji. You have constantly been under this canopy. You have been tireless from the beginning and have received the blessing of being tireless. And this is why it is as though you are doing everything and yet not doing anything. This is very good. You were given the crown of responsibility when Baba became Abhyakt. Baba taught this one, Didi Ji, with Sakar Baba, and Baba taught you in a second at the time of his becoming Abhyakt. Baba taught both of you for your own different ways. This too is part of the drama. Acha, at the time of taking leave at 6:30 a.m., all moments of the confluence age are a good morning because the whole of the confluence age is Amrit Vela. In terms of the cycle, the confluence age is Amrit Vela. So every moment of the confluence age is a good morning. Bab Dada comes when it is good morning, and he also goes when it is good morning, because when the Father comes, it changes from night time and becomes Amrit Vela. So he comes at Amrit Vela, and when he leaves, it becomes the day. However, he only stays here during Amrit Vela. When it becomes the day, he leaves, and you all rule the kingdom as soon as it is the morning, that is, when it is the day of the golden age, the day of Brahma. The Father would become detached, would he not? In terms of the old world, it is always good morning. It is always good, and it will always remain good. This is why you can say good morning, good night, or good day. Everything is good. So, good morning to everyone in terms of the Iron Age, and good morning in terms of the Confluence Age, and so double good morning. Acha. Now, a question: what is the main foundation of Brahmin life? The main foundation of Brahmin life? The answer is awareness is the foundation of Brahmin life. Awareness. Always pay attention to your awareness. If you always have powerful awareness, you will always be victorious. Just as breath is the foundation for the body, in the same way, awareness is the foundation for Brahmin life. Always have the awareness. This Brahmin birth is a special birth. It is not ordinary. We are the highest actors with the highest on high Father, every thought and every word of the highest actor is special. It cannot be ordinary. So I need to remember that I'm a highest actor of highest on high Father. This awareness, who am I in this drama, will make me victorious at every step. So beautiful, Murli, on how to become worthy of worship. Baba mentioned 4 types. And I guess the intention of everybody is to become number one. So can we share what did we like from today's Murli? Anybody? Any takeaway from today's Murli? I'm an ancestor soul. I'm a worthy of worship soul. Not just worthy of worship, but Baba says supremely, supremely worthy of worship, just like the Father. And for that, a beautiful yukti. Baba says it's all about love today. Love for the Father from the heart. It's only out of love that we do everything. The one who is absorbed in love, for them, everything is so easy, natural, and constant. That's the only thing we need to do. Being absorbed in the love of the Father, the bestower of fortune. Love is the only method, the only formula which makes everything so easy, and it makes us victorious in everything we do. In all the 4 subjects, in every attainment, it's only love that works. So beautiful Murli by Baba. Anybody wants to share further? Chalo.
Also,
Will meditate? Yes.
Mr. Baba says that the being worship, worthy of being worship is to have that quality that to have purity, cleanness, truthfulness, and honesty in our 4 subjects. And yeah, it's really touching. So everybody will become worthy of worship. But Baba is not seeing that as a great thing. So Baba says the becoming supremely worthy of worship is something
Yes.
special. So yeah, so we all can check, I think, to what extent we all have become full in our 4 subjects.
Yes. So today, whole day, this awareness that I'm supremely worthy of worship. Baba says, you were this yesterday, you are this today, and you will be this tomorrow. This is the secret of drama. So, this awareness, this simple awareness, will make me victorious in everything I do. Anybody else?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
As I was just going through, Baba always has these types, or what we call it as categories. He says first number, second number, third number, fourth number.
Yes.
Probably for us to do some checking now. See, whenever we see in devotion, like especially if you're in the south, they have these different kinds of gods. They call it as Dwarpal god, where
Mm.
worshipped out of fear. that
Mm,
nothing should happen in their villages. So they
mm,
go for a festival everywhere and they feed that god. Or sometimes there are some gods where they just do it for a particular festival, like a discipline. So I used to just wonder, like, how is that? So some deities are worshipped, like if you go to Ganpati, he's just worshipped whenever anything is needed. Or the most loving worship which they do is Jagadamba worship. So
yes.
if we are really a student of devotion, we can understand how there are so many this. And now to understand these are our memorials. This is
Mm,
what we have created. So these different devotion of the 33 lakh devotees, I mean gods which we see, is our memorials. And how well Baba has said they are the phone number. I was just thinking about the showy part, the one
yes.
who just wants to be worshipped, to be well known, not worshipped to be remembered, but known. Fear, of course, I understand. People worship out of fear, but that well known part, what is that show? What is that thing? So, just even in devotion, the way Baba has clarified and give, it's amazing to know if
Yeah.
what kind of vows soul I am. So, it is for me to do to make my memorial now, to make
Yes.
my effort now, so that later I may fall in any one of them.
Mm. I'm Shanti. So nice. So number one is the only best option, not out of discipline, not out of show, not out of fear, but only out of love. So much of love for Baba. Chalo. We'll meditate for some time.
Yes, sister, if no other sharings, we can.
Okay. Anybody wants to share anything?
Om Shanti sister, good morning.
Good morning.
Um, all these idols, they stand so still. They look so beautiful, and the worshippers in the Lokik. I'm talking about these
Mm,
things in the Lokik world,
mm,
where these bhakts they go readily, uh, easily approach the idol, sit in front of them and meditate,
mm,
or ask for the mannat.
mm,
So I think by imbibing these virtues and qualities, we become one like that, so that
mm,
people approach us. And we have to be so resilient, quite calm that everything happens through just eyes, or just by the presence of us, people get some kind of prakti. So Baba expects this to happen as early as possible. I think it is not far, because in reality also when uh, we go home or we meet people, people are actually, they do tell. I mean, in real Lokik world, people do expect, I mean, that yeah, आप आ गए, अच्छा लगा, we wanted to meet you. All these
mm.
things do happen.
Yeah,
So this shows that this is not a uh, thing that cannot be achieved. Yes,
true.
thank you.
Very
So some more efforts. Yeah, thank
yes.
you, sister. Om
Baba
Shanti.
makes it very easy for children. So he only wants sincere efforts from the heart, and then it becomes very easy and quick. Baba mentioned three things that we need to be Ras Yukt, Yog Yukt, and also Gun Yukt. Baba very lovingly met Dadi Ji and Didi, and both got beautiful palna from Baba. Anybody else?
Sister, I
Any?
just wanted you to clarify this part. See, when you come to this fourth category, I just can't imagine now. See, this worshipped out of fear is later in the corporate. But as a Brahmin, I was just thinking, we call that as Nami Grami Brahmin. So you mean there are people, there are Brahmins who are just following the BK lifestyle because they don't want to be left out, or they don't believe, or what we call they are half caste Brahmins. Or I just was thinking, how can anyone see the main thing in Baba's yajna is love? So, what is that fear which Baba is hinting at over here? Fear of being left out, or were they thrown out of compulsion? Nami Grami Brahmin. How can one be like that in with such a loving father in front? I was that fear part. Other part I could really take and say I want to be known everywhere. Wow, what a nice BK. She speaks very well, etc. And all that well-known part. Discipline our people who are like that. But this fear, I just couldn't register it well. Fear and Rajyoga. So could you just throw something on that?
It's the fear of losing out. We somewhere relate to this knowledge also, and we enjoy the worldly things also. So we are at both the places, on both the boats. So the fear of losing out, that's the major fear that people have. We want this also, we want that also. Fear that tomorrow Baba will be Dharmaraj. Fear what if I do not get an elevated position. So they are constantly in fear, fear of losing this also, fear of losing that also. So it's only out of compulsion, only out of fear they do little bit. It's the guilt, it's the regret that they have that we are at both the places. So it's a combination of this guilt also, fear also, sadness also. So it's basically out of fear of losing out. This is what I understand. Anybody else, if they want to share anything? Chal, we'll meditate for some time.
Yes, sister. Let's meditate.
I, the soul, the child of the Supreme Soul, who is my beloved Father, who is the bestower of fortune, who is always supremely worthy of worship, who is the ocean, with lots and lots of love in my heart. My heart filled completely with love and gratitude. I remember Baba, the one who every day teaches me some wonderful lessons of life. The one who cares for my today, for my tomorrow, his canopy of protection, his canopy of love and care is always there on me. My Father, I'm the most fortunate being. I'm the chosen one who's always there with the Father. With such a beautiful vision to make me worthy of worship, to make me highest on high in this drama, with such an elevated vision for me, with so much of good wishes, with lots and lots of love in his heart for me. He is sustaining me. His knowledge, his love, his good wishes. This is something that melts my heart to make it full with love and only love. My heart is clean and clear. I'm the luckiest in this world. I'm the happiest in this world. As I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. Now today, whole day, let me be in this awareness as is my Father, supremely worthy of worship. So I am a supremely worthy of worship. I am worthy as I have all the qualities. I have all the powers, all specialities. I am completely filled with all attainments. I see myself with an elevated vision, with the highest vision, that in this drama of life, I'm the highest actor, the best performer. for all this love and care, for every single thing from the bottom of my heart. Multi-million unlimited thanks to Baba. Lots and lots of gratitude. Thank you to beloved Bab Dada. Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti. Thank
Shanti.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Double good morning. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Harsha Ben.
Thank
Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.